Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P Funk, thinking right out here in the lab, in the wee hours of the morning, where I do what I do for you. Got something nice for you today. Let's do what we do. Rightism, 25 rules to live by. Storytelling, story with a message, the message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. I hope we're working out for you. We got a good thing going. Let's rock. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking is a way of life, and that's what it is for me, and it can be for you if you practice it daily through mental and spiritual discipline will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission. As the master right thinker, I want all my right thinkers to know themselves. That's my plan, that's my mission, that's what I'm on. Let's go. If you're a right thinker, you should be gaining lessons, using them, and hopefully profiting thereby. Let's go. That's my mission, that's my goal, that's what I'm doing for you. Knowing thyself is the question I ask you. If you don't have the answer, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not and knows not that they even know not, foolish, disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I'm here for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know, excuse me, is asleep spiritually. I'm the spiritual alarm clock. I can wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself. And to my eye, be true. Now, we all got people that we know, grew up with, friend, relative, whatever, but we know some people who right thinkers. Let's talk about those good game talkers and bad life livers. You know somebody who can talk a good game, tell you about life, tell you right and wrong, all the good stuff, but ain't living none of it. Let's talk about them. I know some. Do you? Let's go. Don't you be that one. Let's go. It amazes me how you can know all the wrong things in life and did and still doing them, knowing they're wrong. It frustrates me to try to help somebody who's not helping themselves. Right thinking philosophy is self improvement on steroids. You're going to improve yourself through knowledge, practice, daily, working through the things you need to do to better yourself. It's all for you. I did a lesson who benefits from doing right. Nobody tuned into that lesson. Nobody wants that one. So I just give them. Moving on. And I'm a big brother. What? To all my younger brothers. If you're for, if you ask me for life advice, um, I'm gonna talk to the cows come in. What? I'm gonna give you advice about life. What? I know that. That's my area. So I live what I learned and I teach daily. So don't BS me with your rhetoric and your nonsense that you trying to sell me or convince me on some nonsense. I'm saying, dude, I'm listening to what you're saying. It don't make sense. Oh, it sounds good, but you ain't doing none of it. If you're doing something that you claim you love, and then all of a sudden you ain't doing it no more, what happened to the love? If you love something, you treat it and do right by it. So don't tell me you love to do what you're doing. I'm doing this so long. Frustrates me. I only can help who? Those who what? Want my help to help themselves. I'm only here to help you help you. My goal is to get you to do what you need to do for you. I'm just helping you along the way. That's what I do as a teacher. If you want, excuse me, if what you're doing It's not working for you. You don't need me to tell you stop doing that. But my point is, if it's not working, you know it ain't working. Why you continue to do it? If you're doing something that's not working for you, that's a you problem. Remember, self-improvement is just that. You have to do the improvement. It's early in the morning. Calm down. I get amped up. These people annoy me. They talk a good game, and I'm tired of hearing the conversation. Why? Because it's going nowhere. It's all it is, conversation. So I give useful, what I call information. I ain't just here talking to hear myself talk. No, I'm giving information that if you use it, you know it works. If I keep getting, yo, man, right thing will work. I know that. I appreciate it. That's why I keep explaining it to you. All you got to do is practice it. We all know, watch this, and we shouldn't be this person. We all know those talk a good game people, but do nothing, do none of what they talk about. You can talk about being good, talk about doing the right thing, but you're not doing it and wonder why ain't nothing working for you. God help those who what help themselves. If you think God gonna just take care of your life, you are insane. You're living in a fantasy world. Understand that. Wake up, smell the coffee, and get busy doing what you need to do for yourself. That's the only way it's gonna work. I listen to their stories. And as I'm listening, my discernment tells me you are full of crap. And you expect me, you trying to sell me on some nonsense. I'm better than that. My discernment tells me, yo, my man, this is BS. That's what discernment is for. If you don't use your discernment to recognize truth from lies, you will be lied to continuously and you won't even know it. So have some and show some discernment. If it don't sound right, it probably ain't. Simple. Please don't try to con me, okay? Or BS me. Been there, done that, okay? Got the rewards. So I don't got time for that. I'm trying to help you get past that. So don't try to con and BS me with what? Your loose, useless stories of your life. I don't care. I call them war stories. We all been through the war. Everybody got a war story. I care not to live. I don't care to hear your war story. Simple as that. So tell me what you did, how you used to be. That's a waste of my time. I use my past to educate, to enlighten, not to share, walk down memory lane and say, oh, I used to be, man, back in the day I had this. No, I'm telling you, that lifestyle was fun living it, but when you had to pay the price for it, you might think twice. So I'm not offering that lifestyle to say, yeah, it was good. No, it wasn't. Use it as a teaching tool, again, to get the point across. I know a brother who know what and why he went wrong in his life. He can tell you, but dude, you still went through that process of wrong, knowing it was wrong. Now you telling me how much you're gonna do, but you got nothing now. Now you got to give me a whole song and dance. I don't need to hear that. I just try to help you get through your personal issues. God ain't gonna do nothing for you that you don't do for yourself. Newsflash. You God. If you looking for him up there to come down and magically make your life work, don't work that way. Get up off your rusty dusty, put your work in, and handle your business. You claim that's what you do. Do it now. Now you ain't got nothing. Now you have to show and tell. Okay? I will help you, just like God. What? As long as I see what progress. If I'm seeing nothing happening, I'm gonna leave you alone. Why? It's a waste of my time. I want to help those who want my help. Who say, yo, man, can you help me? Yeah, I do that. But don't try to BS me to play games on me. You get nothing. You BS the baker, you can get a bun. You BS me, you get none. Why? I ain't got nothing for you. So understand that. And if I'm not out, excuse me, I'm not here to waste my time listening to something that's doing me no good. And if what my advice I'm trying to give you ain't being adhered to, that's again waste of my time. I'm a master teacher, master of self, teachers of others to do the same thing. So all that never mind what I am. Do what you need to do. I'm a master teacher of what? Life. I know life. Why? I got the experience. That's my wisdom coming from living every day. AKA, I have knowledge of self. I just help others to do the same, help themselves. I listen to some people, I listen to a lot of people, but some people, and I just want to say to them, shut up, buckle up, and stop belly aching and complaining about how bad life is. How nope, nope, nope. That means you're living wrong. You start to live right, you get a routine, you start doing the things you need to do. Things will change in your everyday normal life. That's how it's done. Ain't no magic. Sorry. We all have what? Excuses for what? Our failures in life. And that's okay. But if you continue to do what you know is failing, that's a you problem. But when you are going to change, that's when you can listen to the words coming out of my mouth, because that's what I'm paying for you to listen, hear, and make the change for yourself. Watch this. Talking a good game. A lot of us do that. Of life means nothing. Why? You can't get nothing from talking about nothing. Nothing from nothing gives you nothing. And your conversation about what you did about your life is pretty much to me nothing. So spare me that. Okay. You're not living. If you're not living it, don't talk about it. Why? What's the point? It's useless. Right thing philosophy is based on doing, saying, and being your best self. When daily, if you're doing something you know is wrong. If you have an addiction, women, alcohol, drugs, whatever, gambling, whatever your vice is, if you know it's wrong and you can't stop doing it, that's a you problem. You need help. Simple as that. And most people say, I got it, I got it. Okay. But if you got a gambling problem and you claim you don't, but your bills ain't paid, you borrowing money, you running around trying to get some money to go gamble to win, that's not living right. And when you do that, you know that it don't prosper. You don't better yourself. You just go down into further and further down that rabbit hole of what? Self-destruction. If you're feeding your ego, if you can't stop your desires to do stuff that don't benefit you, you have a problem. If you're doing the right thing, here we go. Now watch the difference. Excuse me. If you do the right thing daily, like I do in life, your life will reflect that. What? It's there. It's there. You are judged by the fruits of your labor. If you claim to do this and you ain't doing that, you can't claim it. Why? Because you can see it ain't happening. I tell you, what they say don't match what they do. Don't trust them. Trust me. Why? You know, that's where your discernment coming at. You don't have to watch this. You don't have to impress or convince me about anything you do in life. I'm not the one you got to answer to. I answer to a higher power. You should too. Why? Man can't do nothing in terms of blessing you, so you deal with him. That's why. Okay, let's go. Moving on. Okay, I got to get this done. Right thinkers. We take responsibility for our actions. That's the main thing about self-improvement. Excuse me. Weather change, got that cold coming in. Long John weather, fellas. All right. When you take responsibility for what you do, that's improving. Why? Now you're going to either make a decision to do what's going to benefit you or what's going to hurt you. And if you can make those decisions for yourself, you actually need help. It's okay. We got therapists, we got people who do that. I'm just doing it from this aspect. I'm trying to get you to do it for yourself. You can if you know how to do you. I have to be what? The example. I'm here every day as an example. Why? This is what I do. I teach you how to be your best self. So this is what I do. Of being responsible for what? My actions daily. If I don't come here, I'm obligated to do this personally. So I do everything I need to do to make sure I'm here to do what I got to do to enlighten you. That's personal. If you ain't personally responsible for what you're doing, who is? I teach you that if what you say If what they say don't match what they do, don't trust them. That's why I show you what I do match what I say. So it ain't about what he said, just be doing it. Nope, nope. Teach it, live it, prove it. That's my point. That's right thinking philosophy. I want to do something to someone. I know what I want to do is wrong. I know acting on what I want to do is wrong. Didn't care. Now I got to think. That's what getting older and wiser is all about. Don't do what you used to do. That means you ain't changed. And some people love to see you do what you used to do just so they can make that clear. See, you're saying you ain't changed. It's a bitter pill. Trust me. And I was told, watch this, you could go to jail for doing that. I went to jail already. Don't. First of all, scaring me with the results of my action means nothing to me. So, you do that, it'll knock you up. Okay, and but I'm going to do what I want to do. Why? I feel compelled to do that. And anybody who's been compelled, that righteous indignation kicks in where I know it's wrong, I'm going to do it. Why? Don't care about the results. I'm going to handle that myself. When I was young and dumb, okay? Oh, excuse me. No, yeah. Okay. When I was young and dumb, and most of us are, and I don't like that phrase, young and dumb. You don't have to be dumb while you're young. You're dumb because you choose to not listen, and that makes you dumb. And the things you do out of ignorance makes you look more dumber. So please, young people, start taking responsibility for some of your actions before, not after. Now that I'm older and a little wiser, I don't do the things that I used to do. That's the part about growing up. They said, "What when I was a child, I thought like a child, but I'm a grown man now. I got to think and act like a grown man. Simple as that. We all do. Nobody's exempt." Last one, I'm about to wrap it up again. I appreciate you tuning in. Hope you get the lesson. If you believe, watch this. Now, most people, if you believe or think God would just make it happen for you, try praying with no works. They know that much. You can pray all you want, but if you ain't putting the work in, and work is where I dwell. I'm the work man. I put in the work. I want you to understand that don't nothing work without the work being put in spiritually. If you want to do internal work, you have to put the work in. If you can, you can pray and believe God will make it happen for you. If you don't put the work in, it won't. Simple fact. I teach. You ignorant God believers about God, but how to get to Him with knowledge and righteous living daily. Simple as that. It ain't brain surgery. It ain't hard. And because you a Christian, that don't mean nothing. How you living? That makes a difference. God, watch this. God will let you hit rock bottom. He was there the whole time, sitting back, just let me wild out, let me. And it wasn't until everything was parties over, the girls gone, the money ran out, I'm behind bars sitting in the yellow orange suit, thinking about all that stuff. And that's when God said, "You ready to listen now?" Because you wasn't listening to nothing I was telling you when you was running wild. Sometimes it takes that for us to hear His voice. He's there the whole time. Yeah, I say it all the time. I'll never leave you. I'll be, yeah, I said it, but you don't have a clue what that means. So stop reciting nonsense. Get the definition, get the understanding, and then you can manifest it. You ain't got to talk about it. You can show it. God will, again, let you hit rock bottom. And when you decide to listen to Him, that's when your life changes. Everybody say the same thing. With my heart, that's what God is in the heart. And it ain't between nothing else. You and Him, personal. A lot of times when we ain't got nothing else but Him, that's when we find Him. I'm trying to get young people to find Him before you needed Him. God will only, listen, God will only work with you, not for you. They said you take one step towards Him, He make two to you. That means you got to put forth the effort first. He's going to double the effort. Last one. I tell you, living righteous and virtuous lifestyle daily, God will bless you. I'm gonna continue to tell you that. Why? If you try it, you know for yourself. So, well, you say this, you said that. No, that's what I said. I say practice what I say. Why? Because I practice what I teach. And if I teach it to you, I'm using it. I'm implementing it. It won't work no other way. Hope you got the lesson. I'm out. I got more.